Well, it's that time of year again. Time for us to recap our year 2017. You know, after putting so much work into previous videos, we discovered that Facebook will do it for us automatically. So sit back and enjoy the completely automated, Facebook-generated Year in Review 2017. We actually began the new year at the end of 2016, attending the Holiday Night celebration in Greenfield Village. A great experience if you've never done it.
Sandwich right here. That's a burger. I know.
Well, this year I again entered the Williamston Mini Triathlon. But this time I actually got Brian to join me. I told him that I would let him set the pace for the whole race, which means that I and he came in second to last overall.
2017 unfortunately brought us some heartache as Ruth lost both her beloved dog Zeus and her longtime dressage partner Vicky. But those of you who know Ruth knew that she would not be long without a dog, and in no time at all, Duck joined the family. We were hoping for a calm, controlled dog this time, but I guess you don't generally find that in a 10-month-old pup.
Following the winter-spring trivia season, Brian and his teammates, the Simpsons, made it all the way to the championship game and were in the lead on the final question of the night. But they just couldn't come up with the car manufacturer founded in South Bend, Indiana in 1852 and came up short. More on that later.
It's summer, and that means air show season. We attended air shows in Battle Creek and at Selfridge Air National Guard Base. Ruth's nephew Ethan accompanied us on one trip and delighted in sitting in cockpits. Unfortunately, he found one where the pilot had left the keys in the ignition.
Out of this area, there's an air show going on here right now. You're here to show your plane off? What are you doing? Where are you from? Fellow, what is your name?
Brian also decided this summer to get back into mud races. At least this time he chose the Warrior Dash, a 5K race instead of the 12-mile Tough Mudder again. Only problem he and his buddy Jim made was running with Jim's 19-year-old son Gunner.
In October, Ruth ran the Playmakers Halloween 5K again, this time by herself.
If you're wearing a costume or just feel scary, please feel free to get in.
With a 1 on her front and a 0 on her back and a height of 5'1", can you guess what the computer engineer was? She ran a good race, but unfortunately didn't bring home the prize for best costume. That went to this woman, cleverly disguised as a dog. And, after another season of the Playmaker Greater Lansing Race Series, Ruth was honored in November as Women's Master Champion.
So the next one down is Bruce Schultz. Congratulations. Men's master winner, Clint Lothar. I'm sure Clint is here today.
The summer-fall trivia season rolled around. And once again, the Simpsons found themselves in the championship game, leading on the final question. But this time, everyone, except Brian, knew which beer came from the land of sky blue waters. And they brought home the gold.
Big news for Ruth. In 2017, she became a great aunt again, twice, with the births of Kane Carter Finch and Autumn Faith Wiswasser. As usual, we ended the year emceeing the Concord Christmas program. We weren't really planning on it this year, but Earl and Liz asked us, and what could we say? But we did decide to do it as Earl and Liz.
With the help of a professional makeup artist, Brian became Earl and I became Liz. And almost no one knew about it until we actually walked onto the stage.
Well, we're making good time. Ruthie and Brian never did it this way.
Teacher, they keep breaking in with all those jokes, I tell you.
If this doesn't keep them from asking us to do this again, I don't know what. A memorable program, to be sure.
And so wraps up another year for us. We'll see you again next year.